Hello and welcome. My name is Lorrayne Ham, and this is Living Your Best Life. So I haven't been on for a while, and I apologize. So for those of you that are new, it happens when it happens. I operate in the flow and on inspiration, and I try to do it at least once a week, but I've been really bad lately, and sometimes I do once a day. It just sort of happens. But I've been occupied otherwise, in that I've been, for months now, I've been taking an herbalism class, and I've been more involved with that lately than anything else because, quite frankly, it brings me joy. And I like to do things, and I encourage you to do things that bring you joy most of the time. So I wake up and I do what is in front of me. And lately it's been about herbs. And because I'm kind of a geek and I like to organize things, I like things to be pretty and organized. And lately my house has been a mess and that drives me crazy. So I can control the herb jars, and I've been putting up shelves, and I'm alphabetizing herbs, and gosh, it's so pretty. And I'll put in a picture at some point, but I don't really like to have to mess with the video and inserting things because my internet is so poor that it takes forever to do that. So at some point I'll give you a view of my herb wall, but right now you'll just have to imagine it. But I've got, I think probably at least 70 or so different herbs, because the one that goes with the most herbs wins, something like that. Used to be the one that goes with the most wool fiber wins, and I don't come any close to that, but I do have a lot of that too, because geek. Anyway, enough about me. Well, let's talk about the times we're in and the riding of waves. So are you enjoying yourselves? Are you having fun yet? Because if you pull yourself up and away from the drama and you stop being a squirrel and going here and going there and diving here and going after that, and you sit and you hold yourself in your center and you think, gosh, what is the most important thing that I could do for myself and the world right now? Often that answer that I get is to be in the most joy, to really immerse myself in what I'm doing, being present in my day, being present with the people that I'm with. Now, I know I've talked a lot about this before, but right now, in these times where we're being manipulated into certain ways of thinking and certain ways of responding or reacting, we're not consciously saying, I want to be in fear of the fact that I think I may not have enough food or may not be able to get food in the future, and I'm terrified of that, and I'm worried about that, and the medical stuff and the stuff going on in the Ukraine and stuff going on everywhere, and I have no control. Well, the truth is, you have no control over that anyway. The only thing you have control over is what you're doing in your environment, your little space. You're within the walls of your home or in the garden space or the territory of your property. You have no control outside, outward of you. You have control of this, and you have control of how you respond, but you don't have any control over grocery stores or mail people or news or any country that's happening. You don't have any control over your own city government, let alone the world government, right? So get real with yourself. Get real and realize right now, I have control over this. I can react and respond to this. And honestly, if it's not anything you can control or do anything about, why worry about it? Be aware. Don't stick your head in the sand like an ostrich. But don't let it manipulate you and throw you around as if you're, something in a washing machine batted about. Don't let that happen to you. Have some self-awareness and some self-discipline to say, right now, the only thing, I have no control over that, but I can be here at home and I can make some food and I can dehydrate some food and I can prepare some things and put them in the freezer. I can, learn some new techniques for certain things. One of the reasons I'm doing herbology is because I wanted to have more control over my health and well-being and the health and well-being of my community. If I could learn some tools and techniques in this time looking forward where medical systems are going to crash, they're going to fall down because they're corrupt as all get out. So what can I do about that? I have a health and wellness background. I can help people stay well or get well, or at least address the symptoms of what's going on with them. I can do that. I have skills to do that. But maybe if I added herbs to that, it would amp things up. It would make things better. It would make what I can offer humanity a little more valuable in times where chaos is happening all around and you need somebody with some sanity that has some skills that can help. So that's what I'm doing. So what can you do in times that are uncertain? You can sit and meditate, and you may think that's escaping, but let me tell you, if you know anything about energy, and if you're on this channel, you probably do, then you know that one person staying aligned in their source power is more powerful than tens of thousands of people going berserk. So if all you can do is meditate for, 15, 20 minutes, an hour a day, if that's all you can do, that is enough. You don't have to be a crazy prepper or, yes, you should make sure that you have enough for your family to take care of themselves the best you can for a week or two or maybe a month. And if all you can do is beans and rice, get enough beans and rice, salt and pepper, and have them on store. Do what you can do within your means to help you to say, I'm taken care of, everything I need is here, I've got enough. It may not be great, but it will sustain our bodies, it will sustain our minds and our hearts and our spirit for as long as we need to sustain. And then, here's the blessing of that. Then you can relax and let it go into the background of your mind and say, if something happens, everything's taken care of. Then you can sit and meditate and just relax. You don't have to worry about stuff. So I encourage you to really start pushing what you have no control over out. Push it further out of your boundary, and say, okay, in my little space, what can I do? What can I take care of? What do I have control of right here. And take care of that. And let everything else fly out the window. You'll have greater peace of mind, peace of heart, and peace of spirit. And then you can get to the work that really matters. Being present, being in joy. You have no idea how impactful you being in a state of joy can impact the world. All right, until next time, my name is Lorraine, and this is Living Your Best.